Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Polly, and today we are reviewing this stunning fragrance by Serge Lutens, Dent de Lait. Something about tea. So I will say this. Maybe not everybody, but I think a lot of people, this happens to them, that if you received a fragrance, just blind, no name, no nothing, you just smelled just for the odor's sake, you would have one impression. The moment people give you certain words, descriptions, opinions, it gets stuck in your head. And then when you smell it, you start to almost create a scent that isn't necessarily there, or at least you wouldn't smell it as such if you didn't know certain words. So, as much as we love, the artistic side of things and what inspired the creator, I would say do yourself a favor, and if you are affected by those elements, stay away from the explanations by Serge Lutens. Especially with this one. Something about teeth, and that's all I'm going to say. Because no, it does not smell like that. So stop it, and people on Fragrantica trying to find it. Why are you trying to find this specific scent? It ain't going to be good. Either way. Let's take a look at the description, okay? Kind of like, what did they say? It says it's metallic, indeed. Lactonic, don't like that word because to me it means creamy. Almond, for me usually it's more of a powdery, sweet, or kind of on the bitter side. Mineral, yes. Amber can be smoky, amber can be mature, amber can be clean. So amber is a very like, where are we going with this? So this case, clean. Smoky, no, not the typical smoky approach of fragrances. More, no, there's nothing smoky here. I'm sorry. No, nope. Powdery. Vanilla. Okay. Sure. It's not smoky. Okay, it's not smoky. This is not a smoky. Like, if I'm thinking smoky fragrances, will I mention this? No. If I'm thinking vanilla fragrances, will I mention this? No. If I'm thinking mineral and metallic, yes. And then all the other elements make what metallic mineral can be, and very sharp, edgy, cold, make it more rounder, more pleasant, more wearable, very clean, but with sweetness, with softness, a little lactonic for the creaminess, a little bit of like, the vanilla for the sweetness, a little bit of those notes. So you have metallic notes, 100%. Milk, I think it's just the combination of the milk with the mineral notes. Calm down the potential of the mineral notes to be too much. Incense. So incense here, another word that can mean so many things, kind of like spices. Which ones, right? So in this one, it more resembles what Serge Lutens has in L'Orphan. It's a very, like a foggy incense, something cold and foggy, okay? So not smoky. Heliotrope, one of my favorite notes, and almond. Love that combo. I have a few fragrances with that combo, and it's still, they all smell very different. So here, definitely, it's very clean scent. It's clean. I love that I have this. This is perfect for medical environment. It smells clean. Kind of smells like a sterile instrument. Yeah. But good, so good. Has some sweetness, has some softness, it's not very sharp, but it has that cold element to it. I love it. It's really cool. It has good performance. Is it forever and ever? but do you need that to be that way always? No. Am I happy? Yeah. It's a really simple on one hand, easy on the other hand, but also very unique and very different. So when you need something on an everyday basis, or again, work and school and stuff like that, but you don't want to put on something generic or boring for your own sake, if you're somebody like me and you just love smells and odors and fragrances, it stimulates you, and you need constantly different stimulation or something a little bit, with a little twist. It's fantastic. And no one's going to complain about this, because smoky, you would think smoky. Well, no, that's not the scenario here. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly powdery. It's not powdery at all, honestly. So I freaking love this stuff. Performance-wise, in terms of longevity, I said about 6 hours, and I do overspray with this one, I'll be honest. When people say I have to spray even 4 times, oh geez, 4 times is your max. I don't know. So I spray 10 times easy, if not more, a lot of times even more. But you don't have to with this one necessarily. But I get my 6 hours, that's what I need. I always smell it on myself. The projection and, the sillages and the trails and all that jazz, maybe the first hour, but it's not meant for that. Maybe there will be a trail of just clean, of something just clean after you. Maybe people are not even going to notice, especially if you are working in a medical environment, because it does smell kind of metallic and clean and sterile, but with a little softness and sweetness from the heliotrope and the almond. So it's kind of cool. It has a little bit of that. The incense in this one, same as the Lurfen, is what gives them a little bit of like a melancholic, retro, gray, cold fog. Kind of like, those movies from the 80s and everything is wet and foggy. Something like that. Either way, I love it. Tell me if you have this one, what do you think? Same thing, this is my impression. What is yours? Let people know. Let people know. And yeah, and tell me if you have other ones that are kind of in this family. I love these kind of fragrances. They have that little old age nuance without being retro grandma heavy, or the very big, bold, strong, the very potent back in the day kind of fragrances. It's very soft, it's very light, it's very clean, just has that little nuance, and I love that little touch. It makes it so beautiful and so interesting. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining and watching. Give it a thumbs up. Hopefully not down, but if you feel like you have to, that's fine as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.